And 3, 2, 1, action. The king is coming!
I shall, my lord.
Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Give me the map, Lear. Know that we have divided in 3 our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shape all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we unburdened crawl towards death. Our son of Cornwall, and you no less loving sons of Albany, we have this hour a constant will to publish our daughter's several dowers, that future strife may be prevented now. The 2 great princes, France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love, long in court to have made their amorous sojourn, and be here to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, since now we will divest us both of rule, interest of territory, cares of state, which of you shall we say doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may exchange, where nature doth with merit challenge? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Sir, I love you more than words can wield the matter. Dear than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, no less than life, with grace, health, beauty, honor, as much a child e'er loved or father found, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable, beyond all manner of so much I love you.
What shall Cordelia speak? Love and be silent.
Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forest and the champion's rich. Wait, we'll just go from here. Wait, no, you can hold it there. Okay, we'll cut it. Of all these bounds, even from this line to this, with shadowy forest and with champagne's rich, with plenteous rivers and wide-skirted meads, we make thee lady. In thine Albany's issue be this perpetual. What says our second daughter, our dearest Reagan, wife of Cornwall? Speak.
I am made of that self-metal as my sister, and prize not her work. In my true heart, I find she makes my very deed of love, only she comes too short. That I profess myself an enemy to all other joys which the most precious score of sense possesses, and find I am alone felicitate in your dear Highness's love.
Then poor Cordelia, and yet not so, since I am sure my love is more ponderous than my tongue.
To thee and thine hereditary ever remain the ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure than conferred on Goneril, now our joy, although our last and least, to whose young love the vines of France and milk of Burgundy strive to be entrusted. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Should we take a look and see how it is actually doing?
Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty, according to my bond, no more, no less.
How, Cordelia? Mend your speech a little, lest you mar your fortunes.
Good, my lord. You begot me, bred me, loved me. I return these duties as are right fit, obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Happily, when I shall wed that Lord whose hand must take my plight carry, half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to love my father all.
But goes your heart with this?
Aye, my good lord.
So young, so untender.
So young and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth be thy dower. For by thy sacred radiance of thy sun, the mysteries of Hecate and the night, by the operation of the orb that from whom we exist and chase to be, here I disclaim all of my paternal care, propinquity, and property of blood, and with a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever, the barbarous Scythian. Or he that makes this generation messes to George, his appetite, shall to my bosom be as well as neighbored and pitied and relieved as thou my sometimes daughter.
Good, my liege.
Peace, Kent. Come not between a dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, and thou to set my rest on her nursery. Hence and avoid my sight. To be my grave, my peace, and here I give to my father's heart and her. Call France who stirs, call Burgundy, Cornwall, and Albany. With my 2 daughters dowers, digest the third. Let pride to which she calls plainness marry her. I do invest you jointly with my power, preeminence, and all the large effects that troop with majesty. Ourselves by monthly course with reservations of 100 knights. But by you to be sustained shall our abode make with you by due turn. Only we shall return the name and the addition of a king, the sway, the revenue, the execution of the rest. Beloved son, be yours, which to confirm this coronate part between you.
Royal Lear, whom I have ever honored as my king, loved as my father, as my master served, as my great patron thought on in my prayers.
The bow is bent and drawn. Make from the shaft.
Let it fall, rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart. Be Kent unmannerly when Lear is mad. What wouldst thou do, old man? Thinkst thou that duty shall have dread to speak when power to flattery bows? To plainness honor's bound, when majesty falls to folly. Reserve thy state, and in thy best consideration check this hideous rashness. Answer my life, my judgment. Thy youngest daughter does not love thy least, nor are those empty-hearted whose low sounds reverb no hollowness.
Kent, on thy life no more.
My life I never held but as a pawn to wage against thine enemies, nor fear to lose it, thy safety being motive.
Out of my sight.
See better, Lear, and let me remain still the true blank in thine eye.
Now by Apollo.
Now by Apollo. King, thou swearst thy gods in vain.
O vassal, miscreant. My lord of Burgundy, we first address towards you, who with this king hath rivaled for our daughter. What in the least will you require in her present dower, with her or ceased her quest of love?
Dear sir, forbear!
Kill thy physician, and thy fee bestow upon the foul disease. Revoke thy gift, or whilst I can vent clamor from my throat, I'll tell thee thou dost evil.
Hear me, recreant. Hear me on thine allegiance, hear me. That thou hast sought to make us break our vows, in which we dost never will, and with strained pride to come betwixt our sentence and our power, which nor our nature nor our place can bear. Our potency made good, take thy reward. 5 days we do allot for thee provision, to shield thee from disasters of the world, and on the 6th to turn thy hatred back upon thy kingdom. If on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, the moment is thy death. Away by Jupiter, and shall not be revoked.
Fare thee well, king. Sith thus thou wilt appear. Freedom lives hence, and banishment is here.
The gods to their dear shelter take thee maid, that justly thinkst and that hast most rightly said. And your large speeches may your deeds approve, that good effects may spring from words of love.
Thus Kent, O princes, bids you all adieu. He'll shape his old course in a country